Chiedi libertà, lo sai non sono io a incatenarti qua, il sentimento va già libero da sé. Tu quanto amore dai, in cambio niente vuoi. Nell'attimo in cui sei, purezza e fedeltà davanti agli occhi miei. Ma tu chi sei? Ci credi che non lo so dire? Un angelo disteso al sole che è caduto qua, nuda verità, e fa l'amore anche l'anima. Ma tu chi sei? Il cielo ti ha lasciato andare, un angelo disteso al sole, la natura che si manifesta in te e in tutto quello che tu sfiori.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are here in Rome, in Colosseo, with Sofia Tomov from the United States, the Premio Assoluto of the International Award Vexillum Giuseppe Sacca. Sofia, welcome to Rome. How are you?
Thank you so much. I'm great. This is such an incredible honor, and I'm so thrilled and excited to be here.
I want to know about you everything. Who is Sofia Tomov?
Well, I consider myself to be a problem solver, passionate about working on problems that can have a positive global impact. Some of the research that I've done, I developed a computer program that could help assist with the diagnosis of heart disease and help identify people who are at risk of sudden cardiac arrest. And I've done other various scientific research projects too, including coding computer algorithms to help identify people at risk of adverse drug reactions for prescription medication.
Tell me about your first invention.
Yeah, so I've been doing these things for quite a while. I taught myself to code with the help of my father and my parents when I was 8 years old. And the first real invention that I did was actually when I was around 10, and it was a device that could help recycle and break down chemicals in people's used pharmaceuticals to help prevent those from contaminating the water supply. But after that, I really pivoted more towards computer science. And the project that I did after that was also related to addressing potential toxic impact of prescription medications, but specifically on people who are taking them. So that project that I did was creating a computer software program that could help identify genetic mutations that were linked to negative drug side effects. And then going from there, I've continued my computer science work with the project that I did for improving heart disease diagnosis, and I've also worked on projects for improving diagnosis for Alzheimer's disease as well.
Sofia, you are 20 years old. How is your day every day?
Well, usually I have a lot of projects that I'm working on right now. I'm also currently working on applications for graduate school. Right now, what I'm super interested in is healthcare equity. So that was related to the project that I did with the heart disease diagnosis, because the artificial intelligence software I developed could potentially help alleviate issues of physician bias. And right now, I'm really interested in exploring these healthcare equity issues and pursuing a graduate degree in either nonprofit management or communications with a particular focus on healthcare equity.
Do you want to dance? Do you want to swim? Do you want to make another thing?
Yes, well, actually, I have a lot of hobbies and little side projects. I'm super into nature photography and nature journaling, and I also really enjoy live music, and I have a little bit of creative kind of DJing, event planning project, because I also believe that all of my work really centers kind of human connection and improving people's lives. And that looks like, to me, both working on scientific solutions to challenging problems, but also helping improve people's lives on an individual and community scale.
This project about the heart is very, very important. Tell me about this.
Yes, so the project that I did, it really came out of just seeing all of these shocking headlines about people who are collapsing from sudden cardiac arrest, where the first symptom of heart disease or any cardiac issues is most often death. And that was just so shocking and terrifying to me that I started looking into what are some potential ways to identify people who could be at risk of these heart problems before such tragedies might occur. And I was already learning a lot about computer science and data analytics, so that led me to developing this project that's a predictive computer software program that looks at metrics from both a regular patient physical and from an echocardiogram, like an ultrasound of the heart. And it can look at those metrics and identify the likelihood that someone have heart disease, but also to be clear that it's not intended to be a replacement for a doctor. That when I was doing this project, all of my research was supporting the idea that doctors' expertise is still extremely valuable, but the software that I developed could potentially help provide decision support for doctors to make a more informed diagnosis.
Congratulations. How do you feel about the Premio Assoluto here in Vatican?
This is such an honor. This is a real dream come true, and it's really motivating me to continue to do this work, and it's just such an incredible honor. I'm so grateful and even beyond words. This is such an amazing opportunity, and I'm really happy to be here.
Okay, here with us is Dimitris Georganas. He also would like to ask you something. Congratulations, and see you in Vatican tomorrow.
Yes, thank you.
Sofia, once more, let me welcome you here in Rome and in the 21st Giuseppe Sacca Award ceremony.
Thank you so much.
A great honor to have you. And following Vicky's questions, let me ask you this. Is every drug fit to every patient? And how is your algorithm and how is artificial intelligence can give us more data on this?
Right, so a lot of people, different people often react differently to, say, the same medication, and it's really hard to tell how one particular person will react, if the drug will have any effect on them at all, if it'll help their condition, or if it will cause negative and sometimes potentially life-threatening side effects. And this is a really huge area of research. So the project that I did was just addressing kind of one little piece of the puzzle, that there's so much incredibly promising research. But what I did was I was looking at some genetic mutations based on National Institute of Health database that were known to cause severe adverse reactions to some of the most commonly prescribed drugs, like for cholesterol management. And this algorithm that I developed would be able to search for these mutations in a person's entire genome and identify whether or not these mutations exist in under 5 seconds. And there's a lot of potential for expansion with that research, especially with big data and predictive analytics, because it can lead to the discovery of more genetic mutations that can be linked to adverse effects for an even wider variety of prescription medications, and also more advances in computer programming and processing speed can result in more efficient identification of these mutations on a larger scale, even say within hospital settings.
Excellent news. So, is your work on drug prescription and on the patients that take the drugs, is your work about to be tested on the field?
I've had some research partnerships. I had with the heart disease diagnostic project, I had some research partnerships through the University of Tennessee where I was able to access some real patient data sets, and those achieved excellent validation results of 99% accuracy. But there definitely still needs to be a lot more research and data validation, just because patient health outcomes are extremely important and people are super diverse.
More good news from you. And let me tell you that it was a major surprise to see that and to read that you take the next step and you use your algorithm and artificial intelligence to see and make more efficient the wind generator area. Can you tell me some words about it?
Yeah, so artificial intelligence and predictive analytics is an extremely versatile field. And so I used essentially a very similar algorithm to have applications for building more sustainable futures and potentially reducing the impact of fossil fuel emissions and climate change. By what I used that algorithm for was to do a project predicting wind turbine power output to help maximize the efficiency of wind power plants to reduce the use of a lot of wind power plants use these backup power plants that rely on fossil fuels and can be extremely wasteful, specifically because of a lack of accuracy in the predictions of the power grid output for wind energy. So the algorithm that I developed and applied was able to help more accurately predict the wind turbine power output, which could have applications in improving the feasibility of wind power.
What is your feeling about this? Are we going forward regarding the planet?
I think so. I would like to hope so. I believe that there are definitely still a lot of obstacles and challenges, often related to broader systemic structures impacted by governments, but I do believe in the tremendous potential for advances in scientific research and also in the power of young people and global collaboration to cause change, whether that's in scientific research, in community education, in just building networks of collaboration. I think that I am optimistic for the future.
Excellent. So once you mentioned young people, if you get the chance, and let's take this chance to give a message to young people, what is the message that you will give them?
I think I have a lot of advice. I mean, it can sound pretty cliche, but to find something that you're passionate about and truly follow that, because I think that's where it really starts. And also just to recognize that no matter what, even if the impact could be really small, even if the impact is just on one person, that is more than enough, because often the amount of just challenges in the world, like global injustice, lack of scientific research, just adversity, can seem really overwhelming and overpowering. But even doing just one tiny action to make the world just a little bit better is extremely meaningful.
Totally agree with you. Sofia, again, it's an honor to have you. Have fun and please celebrate your nomination and the award from Giuseppe Sacca.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored.
Nell'attimo in cui sei, purezza e fedeltà davanti agli occhi miei. Ma tu chi sei? Ci credi che non lo so dire? Un angelo disteso al sole che è caduto qua, nuda verità, e fa l'amore anche l'anima. Ma tu chi sei? Il cielo ti ha lasciato andare, un angelo disteso al sole, la natura che si manifesta in te e in tutto quello che tu sfiori. E adesso che mi vuoi, non devi fare niente che non vuoi, il cuore non ci sta in una scatola.
Sofia, once more, we are welcoming you here to the Giuseppe Sacca Award ceremony here in Rome. It is a great honor and it is a very big happiness for us to have you here. And the thing that we want to ask you is, now that you are here in the ceremony and you're about to receive your award, do you feel like your efforts have been awarded in any way?
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much. I'm so honored to be here, and just being able to be here like with this incredible award and being able to see like the beautiful city of Rome and be in the Vatican, like this is such an incredible experience, and it really does make me feel just super proud of how far I've come and is motivating me even more to continue doing the work that I've been doing.
Excellent. And if there is a message that you could spread to the world, what this message would be?
I believe in the fundamental power of hope and optimism. I think it's important to recognize that it's easy to become extremely overwhelmed by a lot of challenges in the world, whether those challenges might be like medical problems, which is something that I've been working to help address, but also just broader issues, potentially, say, injustice, just
So mostly
Challenges
hope
in the
and
world.
precision.
yes, hope and persistence, just doing something to make the world just a tiny bit better, even if it's small, even if it only affects one person. That's more than enough, and the more people do that, the more hope, positivity, and joy can be spread in the world.
Excellent. Thank you. Congratulations for your work.
Thank you so much.
Siamo al premio assoluto. Conosciamo insieme il vincitore, la vincitrice in questo caso del premio assoluto. Now we are going to celebrate the most important award, Vexillum Giuseppe Sciacca International Award, and this is the video.
When I started Cardian Labs, it wasn't just about technology or innovation, it was about helping save lives.
Heart disease is the #1 killer globally, and it's a silent killer. Often, the first symptom is death.
I'm Sofia Tomov, and I'm the founder of Cardian Labs.
Heart disease takes lives without warning. Athletes, individuals in the prime of their lives, and countless families have been devastated.
And the staggering reality is that 1 in 3 people are misdiagnosed.
But here's where hope and science intertwine.
At Cardian, we've harnessed the power of AI to tackle this challenge head-on.
Where traditional approaches see numbers, we see a network of interrelated metrics. Our algorithm, born from rigorous research, delves into 11 specific metrics, predicting heart disease presence with an astounding 99% accuracy. We're not here to replace the expertise of doctors. We are here to arm them with a tool that can transform their workflow, enabling them to diagnose with precision, speed, and confidence. From the heart of the sports field to the center of a pharmacy, our mission is clear: to identify risks, to protect, and to heal. Our journey so far has been profound. Partnerships with esteemed institutions, recognition from leading platforms, and the trust of the medical community have reinforced our commitment. It's more than just software. It's about making every heartbeat count, ensuring that life's melodies continue uninterrupted. I extend my gratitude to each one of you and urge you to join us on this mission. Let's together transform healthcare from mere big data to truly smart, life-saving insights.
Il premio assoluto, 21esima edizione del premio Vexillum Giuseppe Sciacca, va a Sofia Tomov. Invitiamo a premiare Sua Eminenza Reverendissima il signor Cardinale Raymond Leo Burke e sono pregati di assistere Sua Eccellenza Kostadin Kozhabashev, ambasciatore di Bulgaria presso la Santa Sede, e la professoressa Vicky Bafataki. Complimenti, congratulations. Sofia riceve in dono la caravella, simbolo del premio, opera dello scultore greco Giorgos Rossis. Vi leggo la motivazione. Inventrice del software Cardian Labs, che attraverso l'intelligenza artificiale consente di migliorare la diagnosi delle patologie cardiache, come nel caso dell'arresto cardiaco improvviso. Un algoritmo di sua invenzione seleziona preventivamente i farmaci adatti al paziente, evitando gli effetti collaterali, classificati al 4° posto nell'origine dei decessi negli Stati Uniti. Business Insider l'ha collocata tra i 15 giovani geni che stanno cambiando il mondo. Sofia Tomov. Oh, congratulations, Sofia.
Thank you so much. I'm so incredibly honored to be here. This is such a wonderful experience, and I am in such amazing company hearing about the incredible work and achievements and character of everyone else here is just so inspiring to me, and it's really beautiful to see, and I just don't even have the words to express how grateful I am for this honor and for just being able to be in the room with all of these people and with all of you. Just thank you so much.
Thank you so much to you. Perché Eminenza. Ho visto che ha preso il microfono, voleva dire qualcosa? No. Solo il microfono, ha passato il microfono. Beh, ovviamente siamo noi gratificati e onorati. You are very younger, 18 years, 19 years.
Yes, I turn 20 next week.
Ok, ha soltanto 19 anni, 20 anni la prossima settimana. Is this first time for you in Italy, in Rome?
Yes.
What do you think about Italy and Rome?
It's absolutely gorgeous. This is such a dream come true for me, and I've always wanted to go to Rome. The architecture and the art is so beautiful, and I'm so grateful to have
History.
also had the experience to visit the Vatican. It's such a beautiful place, and I'm just in awe of everything that I've been able to experience, and so grateful for all of this.
Thanks. Beh, sì, certo, è emozionante ovviamente essere in posto come questo. Ha fatto il giro del Vaticano, adesso another round in the Rome or in the city of the Rome next day, tomorrow, if you want to visit Rome, no? In the center of the city.
Yes. Yes.
Ok, certo. Vicky Bafataki, volevi dire qualcosa per concludere questa?
Complimenti, vi ringraziamo tutti che siete qua, soprattutto congratulazioni a tutti i premiati, da tutti noi, dalla Fondazione Vexillum e dal Premio Internazionale Vexillum Giuseppe Sacca. E siamo molto onorati che voi siete qua, i premiati da tutto il mondo, perché la gente deve unire la mano per andare avanti il mondo, per migliorare il mondo. Grazie.
Vorrei che tu facessi anche un saluto ai tuoi amici greci.